Hello goat lovers, this is Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and we are in the middle of August currently, and we have a fly issue. So we are really good about cleaning our pens once a week. We have fly traps everywhere, and every year around this time, the monsoons hit, we get a bunch of rains, and then the flies come. So I actually have a friend that I work with who recommended a bug that is supposed to help keep the flies down. So these bugs are called Fly Eliminators. Ideally you get them before the fly attack happens to stay ahead of it, but we didn't know about the bugs, and now we're gonna give them a shot. So I'm gonna give you guys just a little tour so that you can see exactly how bad the flies are. So we'll take a little walk in this barn. We have fly traps up everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see the flies, but man, they are abundant. They're pretty bad right now. You can even hear them. So I removed my does. This is my milking pen, and I'm not milking anybody right now, so they luckily don't have to be down here because this is where I keep all the fly traps, as far away from the house as possible. But we have them up everywhere in the back of the yard, and they're just full. These fly traps are just put out today, and this one's just a few days old. And they're all full. The ones that are a few days old are just chock full. So again, we keep our pens really clean as possible. We do clean them once a week, and it's still, it's just out of control at this point. It's a little bit miserable. So my girls if you can see, are over here, and they just have to keep shaking them off. Come on, sweetie. In the hopes of keeping the flies down a little bit, I do spray the girls down with this. It's supposed to help with all flies, including mosquitoes, and I do spray them down, and my boys as well, a couple times a day, but it just doesn't work that great when there's too many flies around. So these are the little critters, or this is the bag of them, the Fly Eliminators. You're supposed to wait until you can see about 15 or so flying around in the bag. So they send them to you, and they are not quite hatched out. And all of those rat turd looking things are actually maggots in their pupa stage before they come out to a fly. So these little wasp-like Fly Eliminators, they're really tiny. They swarm low to the ground, and they just seek out maggots and larvae to hatch their eggs in. So out of these little brown larvae is going to hatch out the Fly Eliminators. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a couple of them that are flying around. So we need to see a little more action in there before we start laying them out, apparently. And what you do is just set them out in corners of your stalls, anywhere that it's wet, high, where there's manure, or just a high area that maggots will breed in. So, but you want to keep them out of any high ant population, because apparently the ants will eat them, the birds will eat them, and the goats, you don't want them trampling all over them. So again, you just kind of set them out in the barns and around, just in the corners where they're going to be safest, so that they can hatch out and then fly around and seek out the maggots that have been hatched out, and hopefully these are gonna work. So we're gonna put some out as soon as these guys are ready. We're gonna put them out around our barns, and we'll make another video here in a couple weeks or a month and let you guys know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so it's been 2 weeks to the day since we have put out our fly eliminators. We've done a couple other things as well to manage the flies, and I'll walk you through that. But we pretty much whooped them. So I'm going to take you around a little bit and show you exactly, if you guys recall, how many flies there were. We're going to show you how many there aren't anymore. So where we put them was along the outside of their fences here, of the pens. We just kind of sprinkled them, pretty much. The weeds are pretty tall. We didn't want to weed whack anything down while they were there. And we did it around the buck pen as well. So over here, my area is not that clean currently, but you can see the flies are not trying to carry us away like they were 2 weeks ago. I'm shocked. We are still in the height of fly season. And if you see, I took my fly traps down. There's still a couple flies, but nothing like it was. So what we actually did is we took some of the fly traps and we moved them further outside of the yard to hopefully get the live flies out there. And you know, flies will live in the fly stage for 3 weeks and then they die. And they lay about 900 eggs, so 900 maggots. Now again, we didn't get rid of every fly, but as you can see, these girls aren't kicking them off and as miserable as they were. We are doing better. We have definitely began to start winning. Huh, baby? What do you say? You think so? As she has a couple flies on her, but again, they're not completely gone. But they are not carrying us away. So again, what we did, we moved all of the fly traps further outside of the yard to coerce the live flies outside of the yard. We sprinkled all of the little bugs around, and they have definitely attacked whatever maggots and larvae were already hatched out, or whatever you call it, by the flies. So it's only been 2 weeks and we were told, you know, that we'd have this type of improvement within 4. So we're pretty happy with it actually. Had we known about these bugs and had we put them out before fly season hit, I don't think we would have ever even had an issue with the flies. So next year for sure, our fly management issue, we're definitely going to have them out before the flies hit so that they just start eating and all of the flies don't ever get to hatch out. So I don't know, I think you guys should definitely try it if you guys have fly issues also. So we're very happy with it. Hopefully in 2 more weeks we will hardly see any flies, but we'll see. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to my page. Have a great day.